fuck it, second phone. Even though this camera sucks. And I look like a gargoyle. Fuck it, I'll be let it roll. I don't care. Okay, so if a person does not want to clean you, which I've experienced a lot of, sadly, that's a huge no-go. In high school, I experienced that a lot, and I kind of let it become like I accepted it to be normal, I guess you say, and that was really sad because I was stupid. No, it's like I didn't have enough self-worth or something like that. Um, yeah, I guess you could say like insecurity, self-worth thing or whatever. Because I mean, I should have been like, "Fuck you, motherfucker," and just like stayed away. But I was like so in love, and like I was like dying again, praying into abandonment issues. You know, you want that person so bad that you're like, I'm willing to take a breadcrumb of nothing and then being denied, just to spend time and let them do fucked up shit to you. Like that's so wrong. That's so wrong. Like, and I knew that. Well, I didn't see it at first. I was that blind. But then when I did, when I saw him making out with another girl, and so with the same name, that was fun too. Um, that was like a big slap in my face where I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Um, because why, like, why would you let anybody treat you like that? That's not right. Why would anybody treat anybody like that? That's fucking sick. Um, but it's alright because as long as you realize it and don't continue that kind of shit, then you're good. um, you have to know like the balance between like, see, yeah, you know what? Even fair enough. I'm not fully 100% on the gauge because I'm a classic overgiver. You know, again, this is playing into the whole, relationship. Like, what's acting right with somebody? You know, I will call this like a philosophical moment here, a little Socrates moment or something, where where do you find that balance? I don't even know if I was presented with a healthy relationship, if I would even be able to handle it, because I mean, as much as I've tried to figure this shit out, I've had a lot of very imbalanced people around me, and I don't know. But I mean, theoretically, I should be able to, because theoretically, the person is balanced and they are logical and in their thinking, and logical in their emotions, or like balanced in it. Then you should be able to, like, let's say, have an argument without them flying off the handle, like trying to backstab you, call you names. Oh, by the way, calling out names. Oh my God, that is the most, to me, that's so disrespectful. Like that, like, no, hardcore, no, 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 no. Yeah, like, you should never be calling somebody a bitch. You should never be calling them this and that. Like, no, no. If you're calling somebody out of their name, you're fucking wrong. Like that's like you're basically treating them like a fucking nothing animal. Like, no. And then how you gonna go and lay down beside them later on after you've been calling them? No, fuck you. No, fuck off, Mozart. Like, no, I do not tolerate that level of disrespect anymore, for sure. Um, yeah, definitely disrespect. If you don't like to be treated a certain way, don't fucking do that shit, you know? For sure. That's one thing. Don't do that shit. Um, but see, a lot of people are okay with certain toxic things that it just like blows my mind. I remember being around these girls who were used to being abused, like hit and shit, and like they told me I was a stupid one for speaking up for myself, and because they at least knew better to stop saying something so that I wouldn't get my ass beat so hard. And I was like, this is the most twisted shit I've ever heard in my life. Talking about backwards and brainwashed. No, thank you. I was like, I'd rather get fucking beat than fucking let somebody hurt me and shit like that. I mean, I was technically letting them, but like on that level, letting them, you know. Like, fuck that. At least I deserve the beating at that rate, according to them. So, fuck that. Anyhow, God damn, my headache. Anybody who is overly clean, I've been this way before, but I can definitely not be that way now, like, easily. Especially because I like spending time with myself now. I actually like it, so I actually feel like even if I enjoy spending time with somebody, I still enjoy it. Like, it don't have to be a lot or anything, just, or at least even being in the same space without having to like have their undivided attention and shit like that. That's just annoying. Even if it's somebody I like, it just gets annoying. I need some space sometimes. Like, I need my me moment, and not to be like, what's wrong? Like, what do you mean what's wrong? What the fuck? Can I just not be and be? What's wrong with you? um, I think the hardest, well, at least for myself, thing to maybe integrate with somebody in a relationship wise is social, social, social scenarios. Because I'm such a loner. I'm such a damn loner. I mean, for good reason though. That I I notice as people, let's say that somebody's a social person, like so this, let's say a guy I want to see is social, then fuck man, I'm like fucking internally like fuck. Oh my god, how is this gonna go? Because if it's on a level uh, I'm not accustomed to, or like I'm not. It's not social anxiety, alright? Like, people like to say I have social anxiety. I would say I agree with that before. And it's not really social anxiety now. But even if I did, I have fucking good reason for it. But either way, regardless, it's not social anxiety. It's just I just prefer not to be around a lot of people. And I'm sensitive, so I fucking pick up on a lot of energy, and I don't like that shit. It's just annoying. Like, I don't want to be around that shit. Like, I mean, at least I don't get like panic stricken anymore, but like, 'cause I know how to handle it now. But still, like, I don't mean to like have social anxiety if I don't want to be social. I mean, I can be. I mean, if the like, but don't throw me off guard and like throw me into a scenario where I'm like looking like shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like on purpose. You know, like that's fucked up. Like, be mindful of the scenario. Like that. You know, like I can compromise. Compromise is no problem with me. But communication. That was another thing I was gonna say. Communication, huge, 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 because that, oh, I forgot to tell you, oh, you didn't know, oh, no, excuses, like motherfucking excuses, alright? If something's bothering you, speak up, speak your mind. if if ever there's something that needs to be said, fucking say it, goddammit. And okay, I guess I could be a bit harsh with my words sometimes. but see, the thing is that like I know this, so I can be mindful of this too. If the person who's gonna receive the information is gonna, it has to go both ways, motherfuckers. God damn, like you can't expect one person to like be the one who to say something, to be the one who will listen, to be the one who corrects it. Like no. And this is what I've experienced clearly. But and then especially if it doesn't go the other way, like come on, really. Let's be considerate here. I don't think do people not know what consideration is? Or I don't know. Say people like to just be nice to people who that they can like, I don't know, they feel like they can gain something off of it, but if they feel like they can't gain something off you, or like they feel superior to, want to act condescending in some sense, like fuck you. If ever treated this way, fuck you. I'll go along with whatever you're doing for a second, and you may never see me again. You may never talk to me again. And that's not me being fake. That's me just knowing how to maneuver the way you maneuver to show you yourself. But still being myself in that. I know how that sounds, but if you don't get it, it's because you don't get it. you're not even there to get it. Somebody who's there would understand that. Not to sound arrogant or anything, but it's the fucking truth. And this has been information I've learned through experiences. So, but hurt or not, I don't care. The truth is the truth, and most people don't like to hear the truth because it's the damn truth, and like to like attack the person who speaks the truth because it's true. You know. But usually, you know, in my experiences, even when I've said shit that like is true and it might be a bit harsh. Okay, here's the thing is, I could be more gentle about the way that I say things, but I choose not to because I've noticed that when I'm more gentle about it, nobody will listen. It's like it goes in one ear, it goes out the other. If I say it like in a way that they can fucking hear it, then they get the message. Which, okay, yeah, make me the bitch for it, I don't care. Because at least you'll have heard it. And funny thing is that most of the time when that happens, in that moment, it's like, oh my god, I'm fucked up, blah, 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 I don't care. But later on, I give it some time, some space, let it be. And eventually come back saying, you're right. No shit, I told you I was right. I literally told you that. But nobody wants to listen to me. I don't know. I know I had more to say this shit, but my head is fucking killing me, so I'm gonna go fucking back in the car. I'm fucking lay down or something. My fucking head is gonna explode, and I don't want to throw up right here, so I'm let that be for now. And if I feel better, I'll probably just record more later. But I don't know. I just looked at the goblin on screen right now and posted this, and then when my head's not gonna explode, I'll put more or whatever. You never know. I'm predictably unpredictable. All right.